Дорогие друзья, во-первых, я хочу нас поздравить. Да? Мы сейчас 100 тысяч с лишними. Ребят, все, кто подписан на этом канале, я очень рад, очень счастлив. И это наша победа, скажем так. Мы двигаемся вместе. А если вы считаете, что я делаю хорошую работу, если вам нравится то, что я сделаю, тогда продолжайте поддерживать, смотрите, поставьте лайки, комментируйте. И это наш комьюнити. Это наш комьюнити, мы передвигаемся вместе. Окей. Вот, ребят, сейчас я хочу говорить про Великобританию. Помните, когда они начали на нас вести санкции? Они ввели санкции. Я видел, как в Великобритании они говорят, что сейчас мы ставим русских на коленях. Россия сейчас, экономика России сейчас сдохнет. Они только что не говорили. И даже не хочу говорить, сколько у них уже там пример поменялось. Да, за это время я это молчу. Сейчас говорим про простых британцев, как они там живут. Потому что их цель была что? Они сказали, что они уничтожат российскую экономику. Что те, которые живут в России, они будут просто страдать. Да? В нищете там просто. Сейчас я видел ролик, где простой британец, да, сам говорит, что я хочу оттуда свалить. В России есть многие, которые хотят свалить. В других странах есть люди, которые хотят свалить. Поэтому суть не в этом. Суть в том, что все, что сейчас происходит у них, это то, что должно было, по их мнению, произойти у нас. Да, у нас тоже есть свои проблемы, это да. Послушайте ролик, посмотрите ролик. Здесь есть чувак, который объясняет, почему он хочет свалить из Великобритании. Короче, я вам немножко говорю, и потом вы сами посмотрите. Он говорит на английском языке, но я там ставил, там есть субтитры. Поэтому, пока смотрите ролик, и тоже обращайте внимание на субтитры. Ну и что он там говорит? Он говорит, что там жизнь просто дорого, вообще невозможно там жить. И он говорит, что раньше было даже лучше, а сейчас хуже. Да? Он говорит, что налог там вот это просто. Дело в том, что все, о чем он говорит, у нас здесь лучше, в этом плане. Понимаете, о чем я говорю? Значит, все, о чем он говорит, здесь у нас лучше. Также он говорит, что там работа, чтобы там выживать в Великобритании, тебе надо минимум 2-3 работы. Да? Это даже не факт. Или он даже сам говорит, что Великобритания это для богатых. Да. Ну, здесь, он говорит, что там даже нет времени, чтобы отдыхать. Там нет, ты не можешь провести время с друзьями, потому что тебе постоянно надо пашить, там работать. Здесь у нас в России люди отдыхают. Да? Большинство русских, у них только одна работа, ребят. Конечно, если которые с двумя работами, да, ну, это их мало. Там это норм, чтобы выживать. Он сам говорит, чтобы выживать, да, чтобы выживать в Великобритании, нужно хотя бы 2-3 работы. Ну, ребят, поэтому те, которые думают, что они хотят, я уеду жить в Лондон, пусть посмотрят этот ролик и давайте, ребят, посмотрим.
Okay guys, let's start off with reason number 1, kicking it off with car costs. Since 2019, insurance is going up about 80%. I used to pay about £150 back in 2019 for this old 1999 Honda CR-V. Now I'm paying about £300, so for me that's a 50% increase. Another thing which is going up as well is car tax. I'm paying for this old car £360 per year, which is ridiculous. It just keeps going up every year. Apparently it's going up from April 2025 in line with inflation, but I don't trust the government in that as well. Another thing is ULEZ in this country. If you're going to cities, so ULEZ applies to London, you've got to pay £12.50 every time you drive into London. Another thing, obviously fuel. The average cost for fuel in this country is about £1.50. You know, it's not great. Fuel costs, car costs in this country, it's just flipping headache, honestly. We get encouraged to be green and be friendly to environment by using public transport. But to get from Crawley to London, which is about a 40-minute journey, tickets are going to cost you about £35 return. And if you do want to go further afield to places such as Manchester, you're looking around about £120 return, which is absolutely ridiculous. You can get to Spain, Italy, Netherlands for about £50 on a flight from Gatwick Airport. It's just crazy, guys. The state of this place, broken Britain, eh? Been talking about trains and how little it costs to get to places like Italy, Spain from England. It's so cheap compared to trains. The holidays in England, you know, so unrealistic. If you want to go to places, beautiful places should I say, places like Cornwall, Devon, I've never even been there, but I do want to go one day. But the costs of trains, travel, everything we've discussed before, it's just absolutely crazy. Hotels, I was looking at Cornwall, Devon, you're looking around about £100 per night. It is just absolutely crazy.
If I could fucking...
No wonder why everyone goes abroad for holidays from England. One, is cheaper, and two, the weather is better as well. For sale, eh? I'm definitely not going to be buying a property here in Broken Britain. So here in Crawley, West Sussex, average rent is about £2,000 for like a 3-bedroom, depending on the area, of course. And if you go to London, rent for, again, like a 3-bedroom property, you're looking around about average about £2,500 to about £5,000 per month, which is just crazy. And if you want to buy a property here in Crawley, average, I think I've researched, is about £500,000. And if you want to buy a property in London, this is where it gets scary, guys. You're looking around about £750,000 up to about 5 million. Again, it depends on the area in London where we're talking about. But guys, even if you're renting, or even if you've got a mortgage, it's just crazy. Like 60% of your earnings are just going to go to rent or your mortgage payments, so which leaves you with like nothing. Plus you got to think about bills, food, there's loads of things that comes with property maintenance, so you're not going to be left with a lot if you do rent or buy a property here in Broken Britain. So the cost of food in UK is just going through the roof. For example, check this out, guys. This olive oil is only 500 millilitres and it costs £8.95. That's ridiculous. I think the last time, like a few years ago, that probably would have costed like £3–4. So it's almost like 100% price hike. And check this, people are stealing a lot from supermarkets as well. So nowadays they've got security protected cheddar. Wild, isn't it? What else you got? Yeah, there's some more here as well. Cost of beans, basic things. This is £1.55. Heinz, no sugar. Just wild prices, guys, wild prices. You know what, guys, I'm not the only one, but you probably noticed that there's so many barbershops here on the UK high street, not just here in Crawley. But the mad thing is that the prices of haircuts still keeps going up. You can't find a haircut cheaper than £15 these days. I used to pay like £5 back in the days. I refuse. I just keep my haircuts to a minimum. Sorry. Cheers, guys. So I'm here sitting at the pub, drinking a beer. It's a fancy one, good old IPA. Times are desperate, but I do like a nice beer, or a nice IPA, should I say. But not everyone can do this, you know. Some people don't have disposable income to, you know, have a nice pint after work with their friends, or even by themselves. This pint cost me about, I think it's about £6.80. You probably can get a cheaper one, maybe £5. But it's not like back in the days where you can get pints for like £3-4. It's a lot more expensive, especially if you live here in the southeast of England. Or if you go to London, you're looking around about £7-8 for a pint. So it's crazy. I mean, food as well, fish and chips at the pub like this, you're looking around about £12-15 for a plate of fish and chips. My favourite Indian curry, same story again. You know, I don't personally blame restaurants and pubs because, you know, it gets to my other point, which is the, you know, which falls under the cost of living, the cost of energy. The cost of energy, we complain about it at home. Imagine for restaurant owners, pub owners, small shop owners, they've got to pay for their gas, electric. It costs so much more money for them than us. Then we complain about the cost of our food when we go out or drinking a pint or whatever. So you know what, I don't really blame these restaurants or pubs, you know. Sad times, guys, sad times. While I'm drinking this pint, I've been thinking about tax. In this country, we get income tax, so on the money we earn. We also get taxed on VAT, value added tax, on the stuff we buy. And we also get inheritance tax as well. And what's next? They're going to start taxing us on the air that we breathe. And I've also found out that if you've got more than £10,000 worth of savings in your UK bank account, the government are also going to start to tax you on your savings as well. So guys, it's just some of the things that, you know, I'm not happy about. It's just more reasons as to why I'm thinking of leaving the UK. So I used to be a DJ, well actually I still am a DJ, like, but part-time. In this country you got to have like a job and a side hustle, or 2 jobs, or a really good job to survive in the UK. I actually used to work and DJ at this place. It used to be quite a prominent bar slash nightclub. Back in the days, I'm talking maybe about I think about plus 5 years ago. And now, yeah, I mean, it's the same story. Up and down the UK high streets, up and down the country. If you do want to survive really well, like I said, you've just got to be super rich. The UK is a place for the super rich now. Even if you do have a good job, even if you do have a job and a side hustle, or someone like me who's got like, you know, like technically 3 jobs, do a bit of DJing, I've got a drone business as well, and I do a bit of Deliveroo as well, part-time. So even then, you know, I don't have time to, you know, spend, you know, time with your friends and family, go to places. It's just, you know, it's just really expensive. It's not enough time. You just need like a crazy business to survive in the UK, in my opinion, these days. You know, things are getting tough.
Ya nigga rapper, ya nigga rapper, ya ruski nigga rapper.